Hey everyone, One Sith here to do another video. So I've literally finished the new Star Wars Jedi Order, and I've just got to say, wow, this game is everything I want from a Star Wars game and more. It's not perfect, but damn is it good. First up, the graphics are fantastic. The characters are pretty damn good. They're very in-depth, you know. There are some characters here like Cal and the sister and Sarah that are actually damn good. And the pilot, my god, the pilot is amazing. So let's get the idea of the story out of the way. You start off as Cal, a Jedi slash Jedi Padawan who's lost his connection to the Force. Not full-blown connection to the Force. He's still got the Force, but he can't remember certain things, and it's kind of very clouded. He gets found out by the Emperor. He has to run away from the Inquisitors to survive, and then he goes on a quest after meeting Seer, who's was once a Jedi Master. And it's actually not bad. Like, there are some things that there is a downside where the entire thing kind of feels like, okay, I kind of know where this is going because you know the lore. You know what can and cannot happen until Return of the Jedi. But it kind of does like a sidestep in a kind of, it kind of goes underneath that main story and kind of digs these tunnels that are really, really interesting. Such as where you go, who you meet, what can happen next. When I get into spoilers, I'll tell you what I want to happen next. But it's really well done. And while the ending can be a bit on the nose and pretty much like, okay, so sequel time. When you finish it, this was a game that you just wanted a sequel to. When I finished this game, I was like, man, I want a sequel. I want a sequel with a few better mechanics and a few bigger levels and more to do. So first up, let's talk about combat. Combat is damn fine. Damn fine. It is Dark Souls-ish, but it's not as brutally hard as Dark Souls, and it's actually got some damn fine things, such as the ability to go, oh hey, I have force powers. You can freeze things, you can chuck people, you can grab people, you can fling people across the way, you can bring them into you, you can throw your lightsaber, you can do many, many great things. And when you've unlocked everything and you get the idea of the combat down, you'll be pulling off some crazy shit. Do I think this is as good as, say, Jedi Academy? In its own right, yes. In its own right, no. Jedi Academy, I think, was very free-forming. Like, it was easy to pick up and go, and if you knew how to master it, you would get some great results. But if you didn't know how to master it, you could still get great results. Here, you can die on the easiest difficulty to just a rebel, not a rebel, to like a grunt, if you don't pay attention and know what you're doing. So this game definitely has that difficulty curve where it's not exactly a pick up and play game, but when you do get it running, it is damn fine. Another thing is what comes next in the story. The story is pretty damn good, and the level design is beautiful. I'm literally doing the whole stereotypical with my fingers right now. It is damn good. It is very much like a big open Doom map. Remember Doom 2016 had all this, had like that big map and it was all up and down, left and right. It's like that, but 3 times, 4 times bigger. You get massive maps where it's like, okay, yeah, I've done all the surface stuff and I've done there's some secret corridors and stuff. Awesome. And then you get to like a mid tier of the same level. Oh, holy shit, it's a maze down here. And you go to like a third level. Holy shit, it is a massive maze. And that is on every single planet. You'll go to a planet, you'll go through it, and you'll be like, alright, now you'll come back to it after you've got this ability that lets you do this, it lets you do that. And you'll come in, and you'll find an entrance to this new area. You'll go into the area, and you'll be like, holy crap, how is this so big? Holy shit. Like, it's very well done, and very good. My downside is, once you finish the game and you can kind of continue playing, there isn't much really to do next. So afterwards, it's like, okay, you can go around and get customization options and stuff, but there's not much. Like, the lightsaber is great. The lightsaber customization is a 10 out of 10, but for Cal, all it is a poncho difference, and that's really just different colors, and you can have a moment of him without his poncho, but there's like 4 or 5 costumes without his poncho on. It's kind of dumb in a way. And what kind of sucks is when you finish the game, yes, you can go and find all the secrets and all the hidden chests and all that, but you don't really unlock much. So look, if you look at something like God of War, when you finish the game and went looking for objects and stuff, well, they had RPG elements. So it's like, oh, I open this chest up. Oh, cool, I get something that I can forge with my other weapons to make it stronger, and then go fight stronger enemies and stuff because it's an RPG, and it's like, oh yeah, I can go and do this crazy stuff. You can't really do that here. While there's RPG elements, they are very low tier. They are nothing at all like the God of War. So when it comes to that, you're kind of like, there's not much to really do. And when you finish the game and you've got all the health and all the force powers and stuff, and the BD, sorry, health containers, injectors, it's like, yeah, you can turn the highest difficulty up and keep going and killing things. You can kill like these little bosses and stuff they have scattered around the worlds, which is kind of cool. But there isn't much incentive because there's no real side quest. It's like you come back, you run around, there's no side quest to kind of feel like you're accomplishing anything, which kind of sucks because I feel like if they did go into a more RPG route, this game could be infinite in a way. Kind of like God of War. God of War is kind of infinite and it had these moments where it's like, yeah, I can keep going. What I think this game needed was when you finish the game, the main story, it should have given us the ability to do side quests, or better yet, give us the ability to jump right in, do a new game plus, or jump right in and just play it like a gauntlet mode where you just get to fight enemies and bosses again and see how long you can survive, which would be fantastic. And honestly, if those things come back in within a free patch, I'm all for it. That's not to say this game is bad. This game is amazing, right? The overall story is going to take you a long time. It took me like 18 hours overall, and I'm still finding secrets to fully finish it. I'll probably get 20 hours plus when I finish my entire playthrough. And then I also want to go back through again on the hardest difficulty. So whether or not I'm going to do that straight up or wait and see if they're going to do a new game plus, no idea. But it does give you that incentive. So there is a lot there. The characters are great. The combat is great once you've unlocked a few things and kind of understand the combat. It's just really, really good. There are some small gripes that are annoying. It's very glitchy, and the ability to just, teleport around. So you get these big maps, you can't teleport around. There's like one or two moments on the caching map that allows you to teleport from big distances, but that's it. And that's not even from like the end of the level to the start of the level. It's very strange, and it's kind of like, I kind of wish they allowed us to teleport around. That would have been pretty damn cool. But other than those like little gripes, it is fantastic. I love the story. I love the characters. I love the locations. It felt like Star Wars. And it felt like this is what we need, right? When I'm playing this game, it really felt like a mix of Legends content with what you go through in your character, but also a mix of like Jedi Academy and Jedi Knight. Because when you had Cal learning to be a Jedi again, I was like, man, this is exactly what I want from Luke's new Jedi Order, which gets destroyed because Disney sucks, or whatever it is. You know, it's just annoying because this would be the perfect way if you did a game like this. Imagine it, Jedi Academy style. You come in, you create your own character, you go on a big adventure. That would have been great. And if you could take this template and give it a Jedi Academy outlook on it, Luke Skywalker, his apprentice, or whatever, it would be damn amazing. Damn amazing. And playing this game makes me just want this to be a Jedi Academy game within hopefully new sequels. Probably won't, but hey, it's a nice dream. But even then, it feels like this could fit into Legends, just like a lot of other things, and I love that. Nothing really kind of contradicts anything else. Not really. There's some small bits that you know are for the sequel trilogy, but in the end, you can kind of like, they're not fully confirmed, so you can kind of gloss over them and go, oh yeah, well, yeah. So that's always interesting. Another thing is, so while I love the story and I love the characters, there are two things that I really loved. I love Cal's kind of change into a Jedi when he learns to... He fails, man. He fails. And he gets back up. He keeps learning and he just keeps going. And I love that. That's just why I love Cal. He's literally my favorite character in Jedi Fallen Order. He's kind of like a new Kyle Katarn, you know? He's a Jedi who's finding his way to the Force and you just love him. It's beautiful. Again, with the fingers. Wow. It's freaking damn good. Another thing is what happens next. So if you follow the story, you know that there's a good chance that Cal's going to die. Spoilers, he doesn't die in this game. But there are moments where you're just like, unless this game pulls an Ashoka or a Rebels ending where it's just like, we're going to put them all in the unknown regions, or they're not a Jedi anymore, they just know the Force, then he's probably going to die. Now, to make this work, I feel like they bring in a new character from Dathomir, and she's a Dathomirian witch, and she's fantastic. She has a small little character arc, which is kind of cool, where her and Cal kind of have like those kindred spirits, where they have a very similar idea of they could be the last of their kind, and they kind of been lied to their lives and such. It's actually a really good dynamic, and by the end of it, there are some moments where you just like, the interactions when they talk to each other on missions, the interactions between they have in cutscenes, you're kind of like, I really hope this is a ship. I ship this, man. I hope this becomes a relationship. And to me, if it does happen, it'd be good because imagine, for example, they're about to run away. She's pregnant with his son or daughter or whatever. Cal sacrifices himself to save her, the Dathomirian witch, and his unborn child. I know, it kind of sounds a bit cheesy in a way, but that'd be amazing because in the idea of future stories, who would not want to see a Force-sensitive Dathomirian, which I guess are all Force-sensitive in a way, That'd be freaking amazing, and I'd love to see that, and I really hope that kind of happens. I know this is kind of weird saying that, but it's just what you could do from a story perspective with this sort of characters interacting and having a blood child and stuff. Not only does it give a semblance of respect to the characters when they do die, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, but it just adds on, so it feels like their legacy is still going on and it hasn't just died out. And it'd be cool because that child could become perhaps a Padawan or something of Luke Skywalker later on, which would, again, it would just be really, really damn good. And then another thing is, they just have that oomph and that essence together. You kind of like, you know what? I'll respect that. I totally respect that. But overall, what did I think of the game? I really loved it. Is it the best Star Wars game ever made? No. Is it a damn fine game? Yes. Is it as good as, say, Jedi Academy and Jedi Knight Outcast? That really depends on you. I think it is very, very good. Good characters, good world building, good becoming a Jedi, and good lightsaber combat, good force powers. It's not as extensive as, say, the force powers in, say, Jedi Academy, because you can't choose light or dark, you're always light, but there's some great moments as well. And I think, like, this is a great thing to work on. I really think that the essence of Fallen Order is something to just expand upon in a sequel and a trickle. Give us some RPG elements, keep those big open worlds, give us some more interactions with the characters, because while they're great, most interactions come when you get out on a planet and you just talk to them. Thing is, you kind of have to keep coming back and forth each different planet to get different dialogues, which, while it enhances the characters, it just doesn't, you don't want to just keep jumping to planet and then keep talking to your crew and then keep going back and forth. It doesn't really work that way. But overall, I loved it. Really, really felt like it was a fantastic Star Wars game, and I really, really hope you guys pick it up and give it a go. Anyway, that is one Sith out. I shall see you all in Valhalla. Bye.